Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome back to Bantam Banter. I am one of your hosts, Ricky Freck, and joining me, as always, is Michael Joseph Ruiz. Mike, how's it going?
I didn't know you knew my middle name.
Wait, is that your middle name?
Yeah.
Dang it! See, the bit was going to be every week I was going to try to pick a new middle name until I got it right.
That is
But I started with a normal one, and then I picked... Dang it, this makes me mad. Okay, bit ruined. Thanks, Mike.
No problem.
How's it going?
It's going. I'm drinking beer.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I am drinking flavored water. So almost the same thing.
The beer I'm drinking is a pecan pie pastry stout. It's pretty it's really good.
Mine is lemonade. Joining us today, our first guest, technically.
Yeah, it is.
It is our first guest. He was supposed to be on like a month ago, but he's so busy that he couldn't be here. But joining us now is Logan Joseph Moore. How's it going, Logan?
Hi.
Did I guess your middle name?
It's not Joseph. That would be nice if Michael and I were middle name brothers. I'll give you the first letter and then you can guess. It's an A.
I think I know
Alan.
it, so I'm not
Alan? That would be good.
With one
that's
L.
like some American psycho. Paul Allen.
Alan Moore.
Alan Moore? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, my dad, a huge fan of Watchmen. He named me Alan Moore. That's not it. So you can guess the next time I come on. You can have it be a recurring bit with me instead.
Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Today we are here doing our next Brant Steele, video game Brant Steele. If you haven't watched the first one, Brant Steele is basically a Survivor simulator. So it takes all the things you know and love about Survivor and simulates them with the computer. It's all random. It's all ridiculous. And last time we did Xbox Island. Today, at Logan's request, we're doing PlayStation Island. Eventually, the goal is to do all of them and then do like an all-star season at the end, which, we'll get there at some point. But today we're doing PlayStation, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Now, the problem with PlayStation is they don't have as cool code names, so the tribe names are not as cool, Mike. I apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to our first person on the list. And she is from, and this is going to be tough because I can't see at the same time, she's from PSX Tribe, which is supposedly the code name for the PlayStation 1. I should say, sorry, apologies. We're using Cook Islands as the
backdrop,
the
I guess,
season. Yeah, the backdrop for the season. This was also requested by Logan. I asked him which one he liked more, Panama or Cook Islands. I should say, again, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. Logan is a Survivor fan, unlike Michael, so he kind of knows some of the stuff we're going to talk about.
Dude.
Mike has no idea.
It's been a long time since I've seen either of those seasons. Actually, strangely enough, the last season of Survivor I did watch was Cook Islands. So like that was I don't do as much rewatches of them as you do, but I don't think I ever watched Cook Islands though. So I
like live?
Okay. Because when Survivor was originally, I mean you're a little bit older than me, but when Survivor was originally airing, I was like 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like I remember those first couple seasons, but I would only see like bits and pieces of them if I still just happened to eat up as a kid and my parents were watching it. So I didn't like really start watching Survivor on my own probably till like season 20 or so. I was like in my like early teens. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch every season of the show moving forward, and I did that for a bit.
Yeah, what's kind of interesting is you started watching before I did, because I didn't watch it seriously until Caramoan, which is like 23 or 24. So I was in college when I started watching it seriously. Before, it was just like I would see Yao Man on the TV and be like, oh, look at that weird little man using physics to solve puzzles.
I remember my parents were like big Colby stans, like probably the rest of the country at that time, but like they were like really big in the Colby in like season 2 or 3 or whatever that was. So.
Yeah, unfortunately my mom was just into The Bachelor, so we had Bachelor night where we had to sit on the couch and not talk because she was watching her Bachelors.
Never watched A Bachelor. I remember Joe Millionaire though. My parents watched that.
Did you watch? Did you watch the Joe Schmo show? Did anyone watch that?
I did not.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I think I know what it is, but
it's the one where one person is real and everyone else is fake, but they think the one real person thinks they're on a real reality show.
Okay.
It's real dumb, but it's good. It's a good show. It was on FX probably.
Yeah, I know.
Seems like an FX show.
I know what show you're talking about. The only reality TV show that I've really ever now watch, and it's recent, is Hell's Kitchen. We're on the 5th season right now. And
nice.
I think we started watching last month. I think we started the first season, but I was also simultaneously watching the newest season that just finished. So lots of Hell's Kitchen here.
That's a lot of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say anything because we're currently watching like every old season of The Challenge while also rewatching Survivor Panama. So we watch reality TV like every night. Tonight we're gonna watch The Circle. We got a lot going on.
I have to watch it. I hear it's really good.
It is. It's very good if you're, into reality TV. But yeah, today we're doing PlayStation Island with the backdrop of Survivor Cook Islands, which was a season that is kind of controversial for the way that they grouped the survivors at the start because they split them into 4 tribes based on their ethnicity. So today we're not doing that. We're splitting them into 4 tribes loosely based on like console generations, so PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and then PlayStation 4. So hopefully this one's a little less controversial, but we're going to start with the PSX tribe, I guess is the code name for PlayStation 1, and our first person there is the one, the only Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 1.
Is it really Jill Valentine, or is it Valentine?
I don't know.
It's Valentine, I think.
You're probably right.
I know her as Jill.
Mario. It's like one of those things.
I know her as Jill Sandwich. That's what I know.
Jill Sandwich. Mike, you put her on the list, and I'm glad you did because I would not have thought of her. Because to me, and I know this is wrong, but to me, Resident Evil 1 is a GameCube game. Even though I know that's not true, but that's where I first played those games.
That's fair. I mean,
there's certain franchises that's just like with the new Mass Effect games that are coming out again. Like I'm reviewing that for the site I work for, and I told my boss, I was like, hey, I need you to be sure that you get an Xbox code for that game because that's an Xbox game. Like that game is still like I remember when that franchise was still exclusive to Xbox. So it's like you never shake those kind of things in some senses.
Yeah.
Like I still think of BioShock as an Xbox franchise too because it was on 360 for like a year or two at first before it ever came anywhere else. So just weird stuff like that sticks with you for a long time.
Definitely. I think Joe could do well on Survivor. I mean, who knows what she'll do on Brant Steele because it's so, all over the place. As we saw last time when Brutus won from Brute. Isn't that correct? Didn't Brutus win from Brute Force?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. But I think Jill, like legitimately, if she could become a real person, would be an actual competitor on a Survivor season. Because she's got, she works well with groups.
She's in a genre that's called survival horror. So
yeah, it's true. She can survive. So she's a decent enough athlete. So I think she has a chance.
Yeah.
Joining her in her tribe is also, hold on, let me switch to this so I can say it correctly, is also Lara Croft. And I will say this is the good part about PlayStation compared to Xbox, is it was very easy to find women, which was tough with Xbox.
It was.
There were not.
What did you have with Xbox? Like Cortana and.
We didn't use Cortana because I didn't want 2 from the same series, and you had to have Master Chief. We had like the sister from Fable.
I think we had.
Yes.
Well, no, we had Joanna Dark, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be.
We had Ella Finelli was one from Viva Pinata.
Yes. I was
so
I was pulling for her.
So the women on this season are much more formidable, especially with our first 2 are probably 2 people you would think about as people who can survive pretty much anything. So we have Lara Croft. Joining her is one that I included is Parappa the rapper. How do you say it? Parappa the rapper. I can't say it.
Parappa the rapper.
Yes, thank you, Mike.
Yes.
We've met that man.
I've met
Parappa.
Him? Yeah, I have a picture with Parappa.
What in?
At PSX, the name of this tribe. We met the man at PSX, so it's fitting that he's in that tribe.
This is the kind of thing that I missed out on since I've gotten into the game industry. Writing about it has been almost the entire thing has been COVID. So I haven't been to any cool events. Not one.
Oh,
hopefully someday.
we paid for that event.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I would pay too.
We went as press, and PlayStation gave us press badges.
That's true. We did. But
no, but like last year,
no-name site in PlayStation worked with us.
Yep.
But last year I was gonna go to Gen Con and E3 both, and I haven't gotten anything. So I would have paid. I doubt it.
Know that, but
I doubt it. I mean,
PAX
maybe
West. I think is still. They're still going to try to do that. In
I think so.
We'll see.
September, maybe, but I don't see it happening.
My wife is going to CrimeCon in
CrimeCon.
Texas.
What is that?
It's where you commit a bunch of crimes.
where you do crimes. That's what. No, it's like I don't know. It's like what's that stuff? Like, you know,
it's
like,
where you buy hot merchandise from crimes.
Yes.
You got a hot first edition. I can't think of a criminal. Name a criminal.
It's like a convention for people who are interested in like serial killer stuff and whatever.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. I mean, I'm going with them. It's in Texas. So
of course it is.
So I'm going to Austin, Texas next month, and they're going to a convention. Her and my sister-in-law, who used to work at DualShockers with us, by the way. But
oh, interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, they're doing a convention, so I think it's going to start opening up soon. So maybe next year you can do E3.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If there is an E3 ever again. Next up for the PSX tribe, this is another request from Logan, is Sir Daniel from Medieval. There he is in all of his glory.
I didn't even think of Sir Daniel.
The good news about Sir
Daniel. That's why
Daniel.
you need to be here.
I've never played Medieval, but to me, the good news about Sir Daniel, it looks like he is a skeleton, which means he won't need food.
Yeah,
he's already got a leg up. He doesn't have to. He might be somebody that like hides the rice or something like that, or pours it out. Be one of those people.
Don't be that.
Oh no!
Don't do that. Please no. Don't do that.
You know what?
Pour the rice out, guys, because I don't need it.
Sir Daniel definitely seems like that kind of person. Not gonna lie.
Well, if he does, this man is gonna catch him because last on the tribe is Solid Snake.
There we go.
He has.
Hold on, is it Solid Snake or is it Big Boss? You said Solid Snake, but you're showing me a picture of Big
Logan,
Boss.
Look, I just type in their name and then I hit Tools Large, and I pick the first one that
Solid
looks decent.
Snake doesn't have an eye patch.
Oh my guys, okay.
Actually, he technically does in the fourth game, but it's only to augment his vision and help him out in the field a little bit.
So next time Michael is going to put all this together, he's going to get to spend the 2 hours putting all this stuff together.
I'm just saying.
Instead of me.
I mean, it's not Solid Snake, but
okay,
it's fine. We get it.
Whatever. We're going to move on to the next tribe.
Technically it is because
this
it's
tribe is
virtual identical DNA.
NGP. NGP stands for New Game. I don't remember what
New
it stands
Game
for.
Plus.
No. This is because this was the Vita's code name. Because PlayStation 2 also didn't have a code name. Maybe I think I remember
PG.
this.
I think
maybe I put it in wrong.
I remember when that was rumored. It's been so long though, since that was.
But the first person on that tribe is, I'm not going to be able to say this name. It's the dog from Okami.
Amaterasu.
Sure.
It?
Yeah, of course.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
I mean, that's how you spell it. So I'm guessing you're correct.
I've never played that game.
Me neither.
I've played like an hour of that game and I thought it was kind of boring. But
Okami is a Wii game to me. Is that weird?
Okami is like a PlayStation 2 game to me.
This is PlayStation 2.
Okay.
I didn't explain very well. I said it's the Vita, but it's just because I couldn't find a code name for PlayStation 2, so I picked one.
Should have just called it the DVD player tribe.
The DVD. Like the PlayStation 3 tribe is called Arc, which is I think what PlayStation Move was codenamed as, if I'm remembering correctly, because PlayStation 3 doesn't have a code name either. And then finally the PlayStation 4 tribe is called Orbis, which is, I believe, its actual code name. And the Merge tribe is Morpheus, which I think is PlayStation 5's code name?
No, that was
VR.
VR.
VR, right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's correct. So joining the Okami dog this is another Logan request. This is the best request that was made. Is the one that only Eleanor which is
It's just a car, baby.
which is a car from Gran Turismo.
This is the first. Okay, so this was I told Mike this before the show. I was like, first thing, Ricky's like, "Hey, do you have any suggestions for PlayStation characters?" I was like, "Just throw a car on there from Gran Turismo."
Why didn't we do that for Forza?
It's a really good point. But I'm glad we did it because it made this show good. We couldn't have done it twice. Next up, we have the King of All Cosmos from Katamari Damacy.
Makes sense.
He might be too big to play, but whatever. And we also have Kratos from God of War.
Okay.
Seemed like one that had to be there. And finally, from Final Fantasy X, because I felt we needed a Final Fantasy character, we have Riku. Is that how you say her name?
I think so.
It's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy
I'm not
X.
a nerd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. I skate now. I'm cool. So
She's gonna get run over by a car.
You're probably correct. All right, and for
The
the
car
PlayStation
there
3
to
tribe,
do awesome in the physical challenges.
for the PlayStation 3 tribe, which is again Ark, we have Ellie from The Last of Us. We have Madison Page from Heavy Rain. Mike did suggest the Origami Killer, which I
mean Scott Shelby.
yes.
which I was going to
Spoilers.
go with. I was going to go with him, but we needed another women on the tribe to make it even, so I switched to Madison. I figured Mike wouldn't get too mad at me for that.
No.
Then we have Nathan Drake,
Okay.
and then we have Sackboy,
Yes.
and finally for PlayStation 3 tribe, we have the Pomeranian from Tokyo Jungle.
Oh,
Deep cut.
At first, when I saw this picture, I thought this was like a intestines kind of hanging out of its mouth. And then when it blew up, I noticed it's a leash, which made me sad.
should have added a man from Haze, a Haze man. I don't know
Pretty
anybody from those games.
That would have
Should
been
have
good.
added the girl from Fear.
What's her name?
It starts with an A, doesn't it? Or maybe not.
Alma or something like that. Is that
I
it?
think that's correct, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And finally, for our PlayStation 4 or Orbis tribe, we have Tubi from Nier Automata, Aloy from, what's that game called?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Joker from Persona 5, Marigo's I got it out of order. Spider-Man from Spider-Man, and finally, Marigo's Wet Nurse from Bloodborne. So those are our tribes. Who do you guys think is going to do well in this season?
Car.
I'm rooting for Car.
Yeah.
Car versus Marigo's Wet Nurse. Final showdown. I mean, if we're being like for real, I don't know. PlayStation 1 tribe seems kind of stacked. You got Lara Croft, Solid Snake, and Jill Valentine, and a rapping
you're not
dog, and an undead soldier. So
Yeah.
that tribe seems stacked. So if they start like losing and voting each other out right away, that would be kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I think Arc Tribe has a good, like as a runner-up, they're pretty good.
Well, the PlayStation 2
Who's a
NGP
dog?
tribe, they have 3 gods, right? Kratos,
Yeah, you have-
King of All Cosmos, and the dog from Okami.
Yeah, 3 gods in a car.
In a car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess PlayStation 4 looks like the least stacked, right?
I don't know. You got Spider-Man.
That's true.
And you got
Aloy's all right.
2B kind of. Yeah, whatever. I don't like Nier though. So
Wow.
not a
How
Nier
dare you.
fan. Sorry.
Okay.
nerds.
Don't
I
don't
guess we'll just go ahead and
apologize.
get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
I mean, it is a really good game, but whatever.
Doesn't Joker kill God or something?
Probably.
Yeah. So well, like sort of.
Okay.
Oh, I should say, because Mike is not a survivor, he probably doesn't know this season very well. But I should say that this season is, because our last season, Mike, we had a bunch of hidden immunity idols, if you'll remember, where you can like make yourself safe. This season, there is still a hidden immunity idol. This is actually, I think, the second or third time they've ever used it. And this one is what they call the super idol or the Tyler Perry idol, which means that you can play it after the votes are written. So if I don't know, if Carr comes out and everyone's voted them out, but they have the idol, they can play it afterwards. Whereas in more recent seasons, you have to play it before Jeff says the votes.
That's
so,
like cheating.
Sort of. That's kind of why they got rid of it.
Yeah.
And then
didn't they never even have to play it too? Because Yule had it, and he was like totally fine all season, right?
Yeah, Yule had it, and he told people he had it, and then so people were scared to vote for him, and he also used it really well to like build his alliance together. This season also is it's not the only season to feature a mutiny, but it's the only season where someone has actually used the mutiny. So the mutiny is Jeff comes out and he's like, "Hey, do you guys want to switch tribes?" And they can just switch to a tribe if they want to. He's offered it in I think like 3 or 4 other seasons, and they never did it. But this season, 2 of the people did switch. So we might see some just random tribe switches for a mutiny. I don't know if they'll do it or not.
Interesting.
And finally, this is the first season of a final 3. So up until this point, they had always done final 2s. So this is the first time we'll have a final 3. So those are all the Survivor things you need to know. Okay, so at the PSX tribe, no advantages, no alliances. I'm assuming that's going to be the same for all of them. No alliances in the game. So we'll just go straight to the immunity challenge. And Orbis, PS4 tribe, wins immunity. They also win Flint and a crate full of fire-making essentials. PS2 tribe, NGP, wins immunity. And PSX tribe also wins immunity, which means... Arc Tribe has to. Arc Tribe is last. They have to nominate someone on one of the tribes to go to Exile Island, and they're also going to have to go vote somebody out. But they nominate to go to Exile Island, Carr or Eleanor. So the big thing here is that means Eleanor is the first person that could find the immunity idol, because the immunity idol is at Exile Island. So Carr could have that super idol be protected through the entire game on day 1. So I guess we'll go see what happens over on Exile Island. Carr's on Exile Island. The hidden immunity idol is currently hidden. So I guess they did not find it. That's what that's telling me. All right. So nothing much happens over there. Remember, I don't remember who has to go to tribal.
PS3 group.
Okay, PS3 group. I should have just written I'm dumb.
Yeah, we'll start referring to it as that.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
But we'll go through and see if we have any new alliances. That's what we usually have. Okay, so we have Laura Croft and Parappa bonding. Also, why did I spell it Parapper? This is what happens when you do this quickly.
I mean, hey, that's like what it should be, but that game came out in the 90s, so you got to be real cool and hip. So.
So we have Laura Croft and Parappa bonding strongly. What do you guys think they're bonding over this first day?
Being forgotten PlayStation franchises? I don't know.
Is Laura Croft forgotten?
I guess not really. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, not that great though.
What about cutoff shirts? They're both wearing cutoff shirts in this picture.
And they're both blue cutoff shirts.
They're both blue.
I honestly have no idea what they would bond over, if I'm being totally honest with you.
They're both fans of rapping. They're both fans of... they both had teachers that had lemon heads.
Are they both wearing jorts? But does Parappa's jorts just cover his whole lower half?
They're Jankos.
I guess they're both wearing
sick.
tank tops. Like, sick tank top, bro? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, apparently they bonded, but it wasn't a very strong bond because Laura Croft has already entered in an alliance with Sir Daniel and Solid Snake and not Parappa. So this tribe is all over the place. Laura Croft looked like she's putting her fingers in a lot of pies.
That's usually good to get you kicked off on day 1, but I don't think that's going to happen.
All right, so over on PS2 tribe, we have an alliance of the dog from Okami, King of All Cosmos, and Riku, which means that currently Carr's not there, so I guess I can't say Carr is on the outs because they're not even there. But Kratos is on the outs
that's
of the alliance so far.
That's
pretty
spot on.
Yeah.
Over at PS3 tribe, Sackboy impressing the rest of the team. What is Sackboy doing to impress the rest of the team?
He built something. He built a level.
Oh, he probably is a really good builder. That's a good point.
Yeah.
He probably did build a very good house.
He doesn't build anything.
the player, I guess,
the
builds
player
it.
builds it.
Well, maybe I'm surely he's learned.
He
after
just has
watching
like
the
a
player
tether
build.
come out of his body or something, doesn't he? And like the bubbles everywhere. I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
I've never played one of these games, so I don't really know what happens. Okay, PS4 tribe, 2 alliances. Oh boy, okay. Aloy and Mergo's Wet Nurse have partnered up, and so have 2B and Joker, which kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, you gotta
2B and Joker.
RPG people gotta stick together.
Yeah.
Mergo's Wet Nurse. I don't know how that alliance came together, but sure.
Strong females.
I was gonna say
That's
the
what it
females
is.
gotta stick together.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we'll move on to Tribal Council. So we have Art Tribe is there, which is Ellie, Madison Page, Nathan Drake, Sackboy, Pomeranian. There are no alliances in this tribe. All we know is Sackboy is being impressive. So we have the votes. First vote up is Drake.
Oh.
Second vote, Madison Page.
They're intimidated by Drake. They're like, we gotta get this
guess
man
so.
out of here. He's the most popular one in the whole show.
Oh, no, it's all
And
over the
Ellie.
place. Third vote, Ellie. Fourth vote,
Ellie.
Ellie.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
So we're either going to hit a tie or it's going to be Ellie is gone first. Wow. They really did not like the Last of Us Part 2. It's Ellie. 3 votes for Ellie.
Wow.
Wow,
Ellie,
she might have immunity
tribe has
against the
spoken.
mushroom head disease, but she doesn't have immunity against getting voted out.
All right, let's see how things ended or how the votes shook out. So Ellie voted for Drake. Madison voted for. So we have
Jealousy within the Naughty Dog family.
Dang. So it looks like we have an alliance of Madison, Nathan Drake, and the Pomeranian that came together to vote out Ellie. Yeah, that's a good point, Logan. Naughty Dog team not working together.
I
It's
mean,
like they're-
each other out.
Ellie's killed plenty of dogs, so I think the Pomeranian makes sense that it would vote against Ellie.
It's true.
Good point.
The dog is a naughty dog, as they might say.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay. Wow. I'm surprised. I did not think Ellie was going to be our first one to
Neither did
get
I.
taken out.
Neither did I.
She seemed like she'd be a heavy hitter. Okay. We'll go ahead and
She's
move
like
on.
she's like 12, so
Okay. So we still have the same alliances. Shouldn't be anything new here. This stuff just kind of resets things. No alliances on Art Tribe, as we saw. They're kind of all over the place.
Same alliances.
Immunity challenge. PS4 Tribe wins immunity. PS3 Tribe, thankfully, is not going to go back to Tribal Council. They've won immunity. PS1 Tribe wins immunity, which means that PS2 Tribe, which is
Kratos is in
Cars
trouble.
Tribe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, true. Kratos is in trouble, and they nominate 2B. Also, well, hold on. We'll get there in a second. So 2B is going to Exile Island. Do we think she's going to find what Carr could not?
I don't know. Didn't Yule find it on like day 2 or something? So
He may have, but
I think
It's
they
to
found.
be-
I think
did
he
not
found it like
find it.
super early in the season. If I
Yeah.
remember right.
2B did not pull a Yule. She does not have Exile Island. Or an immunity idol. All right, let's see what's happening on the beaches. We have PS1 beach. Nothing happens there. Okay, perfect.
Seems like a waste of time.
PS2 beach. Uh-oh, okay.
Wow,
We have
lots
a
of
lot of stuff happening
Whole
over here.
car.
Okay. Karin, Amaterasu, the dog, have a minor disagreement, but Kar and Riku find something in common. So Kar spent, the last days on Exile Island. Now they've come back. They're making an impression very quickly.
I mean, the dog is probably putting too much fur in the car.
I'll tell you what the problem is. Look down here. If we look further down, dog Amaterasu is trying to get on all these alliances. Car's probably calling him out.
But the first one is the alliance dissolving. So it looks like
True.
King of all Cosmos has pissed off Riku and the dog, and they instead brought in Kratos. So a second ago we thought Kratos
Car
was in
is on the
trouble,
bottom now.
but it's either Kar or the King of all Cosmos are on the bottom now.
Oh no.
I wonder because it doesn't say there was any disagreements or anything up here with either alliance member and King of all Cosmos. So I wonder what caused this alliance to flip. Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
I will say so. The Car and Riku have something in common. So if Riku's aligned with Kratos and Okami Dog, it's looking like King of all Cosmos is the one gonna get hurt here.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be in the weakest position so far. All right, we'll look at the other beaches first. We have PS3 tribe, nothing happens. PS4 tribe, nothing happens. So we're going to go straight to tribal council. Now, Logan, if you'll remember, this episode of Survivor is the episode where Billy Garcia proclaims his love for Candace Woodstock.
Yep.
So
he gets himself
will we
voted
see
out, basically?
will we see another moment of Carr proclaiming her love for someone just like Billy did? Probably not. I don't think they'd include that in here. But anyways, no one has anything to play, so we're gonna vote. One vote King, second vote Carr.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Pull out of this
third
car.
vote.
No!
Third vote
Carr.
Two
King.
votes Carr, one vote King.
King.
Fourth vote.
Next one's King.
No!
Second person out.
Oh, Carr's
Carr.
out.
Carr is out. 4 votes Carr, 1 vote King. Wow.
It's the most
No one
popular
plays the
PlayStation franchise. More copies sold than anything else. Come on. Get a little respect for the car.
From Gran Turismo is no more.
It's probably because you
Well,
didn't
they're
pick
not
a
dead.
Shelby and you picked an Eleanor. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Shelby's a car.
Yeah, no, that's the joke, Mike.
What's Eleanor?
Have you ever seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
With
I
Nicolas
haven't.
Cage?
What?
With Nicolas Cage?
With who? Yes, the Nicolas Cage where he's carjacking.
It's been years.
Well, you should watch it again because his dream car is a Shelby GT500 and it is named Eleanor. So I found a Shelby GT500.
I thought that this was like something you looked up in like Gran Turismo lore. That like the most popular car in the series is called Eleanor.
No, this was me making a bad Nicolas Cage joke.
Okay.
All right,
That's even
moving
better.
on. So as we saw, everybody voted for
Dang, bro.
Carr except
I'm
Carr
not a
voted
fan
for
of
King.
Materassi now.
Yeah, this
It's
that turned
dogs.
that was I did not think that was going to happen. I really thought King was done for.
I think
It's like Riku brought in Carr, gave them that little glimmer of hope, and then stabbed him in the back.
So I don't really
So I
like
guess really I
Riku.
hate Riku.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm a big fan of
'Cause
Riku.
yeah, they're supposed to be pals, but I guess not.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to episode 3. I believe in this episode we actually get we're gonna get a twist where the tribes get rearranged, so everything's about to go out the window. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So we're gonna have the ginger stand together. Oh, I didn't even notice that. We've had 2 women voted out so far and no men. So they're gonna have a pick. All right.
Schoolyard
So 2 captains are randomly selected. So the captains for group 1 are Riku and Madison, and the captains for group 2 are Parappa. The 2 dogs left. Well, I guess never mind. Amarazzi's left. Are Parappa and the Pomeranian. Okay, so let's see how it's gonna shake out. So Riku picks Aloy. Wait, what? I'm confused. Are there 14? Are we going?
Yeah,
wait.
they're keeping 4 tribes. It looks like. I guess.
Okay. So Madison chooses Jill. Riku chooses Aloy, and then Aloy chooses Lara Croft.
What? Why is Aloy choosing?
Oh, they're choosing just women. So it's gonna be the women. They're gonna pick all the women, and then
okay.
all the men are gonna pick all the men. I'm just gonna scroll through this slowly, and then we'll actually look at what the tribes
I was
look
gonna
like.
say, I don't think the picks
Because this
probably
is
matter
kind of
that much.
confusing. Yeah.
It's even more confusing that the person who's picked next then picks the next person. Is that really how they
Yeah.
did it?
That's how they would have done it. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Groups have been chosen. So, can we just show us what they look like together?
I think that okay.
There it
Here we
is.
go. Okay. So we have PS1 tribe is 2B, Aloy, Kratos, Lara Croft, Riku, Sir Daniel, Solid Snake, Spider-Man, and the Pomeranian. And then Orbis tribe is the dog from Okami, Jill Valentine, Joker, King of All Cosmos, Madison Page, Murgo's Wet Nurse, Nathan Drake, Parappa the... See, I did it right there. Why did I do it wrong? Parappa the Rapper, and Sackboy.
Interesting.
So I don't know if very many alliances... I mean, we have, Kratos and Riku are still together.
I mean,
That's an alliance.
We're only on day 3 too, so I don't think that's
Yeah, there shouldn't be anything too
Yeah.
big, but okay. So yeah, here we can see... Oh, look. Okay, so they do have this alliance all still together. We have Lara Croft, Sir Daniel, and Solid Snake all came together. And like I said, Kratos and Riku. On the other tribe, not much happening here. All these are split up alliances. All right, so let's see who wins immunity. This is an important immunity because at this point, who knows what's going to happen if you're on the tribe that loses. And PSX wins immunity. So PS1, so 2B, Aloy, Kratos, Lara Croft, Riku, Sir Daniel, Solid Snake, Spider-Man, and the Pomeranian are all safe. And they choose one losing person to go to Exile Island, which they send Joker. So Joker not only gets a chance to go get a hidden immunity idol, they're also immune from Tribal Council.
Whoa.
Looking cool, Joker.
Looking good, yeah. All right, so let's see if he finds the immunity idol. He does not. The immunity idol is still hidden. All right.
Come on, bro.
Over on PSX Beach, we have Aloy and 2B bonding, Kratos and Lara Croft bonding, and the Pomeranian having a major meltdown. I wonder what the Pomeranian is melting down about.
It's still on a leash.
I can't remember who else is on this tribe. Is there any other dogs with the Pomeranian? Or is it the only dog? I think Okami is on that tribe, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. Okay, over on Orbis tribe, Sackboy still impressing the rest of the team. He's still doing something.
He's just working. He's just building everything.
But you have to wonder if that means eventually he's going to get cut because he's too impressive. That's always the worry in Survivor, you know.
Yeah, Sackboy is the Ozzy of this season so far.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Okay, let's move on to Tribal Council. First vote, Jill Valentine. Second vote, Jill.
Wow.
Third vote,
Yes.
the dog. Fourth vote,
get revenge for the car.
Revenge for the car. 3-2 for the dog, towards the dog. Tied again. 3-3, Jill. Next vote, the dog. You guys think we're gonna have a tie?
I don't
Will
know.
they go to rocks here?
Because there's no real alliances here, so I don't know how they fell.
Dog's going.
All right.
I think the
Dog's
dog is
going?
going though. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot in this point to ask to go to rocks. You don't really know anybody.
Yeah.
Third person voted out of Survivor is the dog. I don't have to try to say their name anymore.
Amaterasu, Okami dog. First of the
dog
three
is
dogs
gone.
is gone.
I didn't mean to put 3 dogs in this. It just kind of happened. But I'm glad this one's gone first after taking out Carr. All right, let's see how the votes shook out. Who voted for who? So, of course, they voted for each other. And then we have, along with Jill, we have King of All Cosmos, Nathan Drake, Parappa, and Sackboy all voting for the dog. Madison and Wet Nurse. Madison and the Wet Nurse are left out of the vote, voting for Jill, which could be bad news for those two. All right, let's move into the next episode. Oh, we're about even, too. I wonder, it would be good to go into the merge even, but we'll see. I also think this is a pretty early merge,
I think
if my history remembers, because, again, there's 3 people in the finals for the first time, so I think they had to merge a little earlier. All right, let's see what's happening over here. Again, same stuff. Nothing big here either. And the reward challenge is won by Orbis Group. So they will get 3 blankets, 2 pillows, and 1 hammock. And they're going to send Spider-Man to Exile Island. So interesting. A lot of times you see in these shows when somebody goes to Exile Island, you just keep sending the same person back. So it's interesting every time we've had a different person going to Exile.
Why would you send the same person back to Exile
All right,
Island
let's see
every
if
time?
Spider-Man could be the first one to find the hidden immunity idol. No one's going to find this thing. Nobody's going to find. It's so powerful.
Don't they give
Somebody
them
needs
a
to
new
find
hint every single time they find it? Too?
I'm pretty sure. Every time you go back, you get a hint. Yeah. All right. Let's see who wins the immunity challenge. It is Orbis, so they do not have to go back to Tribal Council. That's good news for them. Maybe they can figure some stuff out. Gives Madison and Murgo's Wet Nurse some time to get in with the tribe. Over at PSX, we have Riku and Daniel bonding strongly. And also Kratos and Snake bonding strongly, with Kratos forming a new alliance with 2B, which seems like 2B has a lot of alliances at this point. That's at least 2, if not 3.
They're getting friendly.
Over at the other tribe, this time Nathan Drake is impressing impressing the rest of the team. And King and Parappa have a small fight. What are they fighting about, Mike?
I was trying to think of a rap that Parappa says, but I can't. I mean, maybe Parappa just wants the king to believe, and the king just doesn't believe.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, because you gotta believe.
Okay, let's see what PSX does at their tribal council. First vote. There's nothing. They don't have anything again. So first vote, Spider-Man. Second vote, the Pomeranian. The Pomeranian.
Oh,
the dog hate is real.
Yeah.
Wow. The Pomeranian.
Wow.
Oh boy. The fourth person voted out is the Pomeranian from
Wow.
Tokyo Jungle. Dang.
Not a lot of dog lovers on this
Yeah.
season for sure.
I should've put some
Parappa wants
cats on
to
here.
assert his authority as the premier dog PlayStation mascot.
You usually don't. Go ahead.
I was about to say, is Crash Bandicoot kind of a dog? I know it's
No.
a bandicoot, but
Well, no, we know this is obvious to stitch together. The dog had the meltdown, remember? The Pomeranian had the
that's
big
true.
meltdown and lost it.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so clearly
Yeah,
they're
you're
a
right.
nuisance in the tribe, and everybody's like, get this. Because, yeah, this was a 7-1 or 8-1 vote, wasn't it?
Yeah. 8-1.
We will
Would you-
say that like the meltdown thing isn't as like crazy as it would maybe seem. I think this is like the one case, but in the Xbox Island one that we did, who like Augustus Cole had like a giant meltdown, like multiple
like 5
times,
giant
and
meltdowns,
and
yeah.
he was off like later in the season.
Yeah.
So
He made it pretty deep, actually.
yeah,
Yeah, as you'll see when we get into especially the individual stuff, Logan, Brant Steele is pretty crazy. Like, it gets really. That's why I'm very surprised this is an 8-1 vote, because usually you don't see everybody piling on, especially just a cute little pup like the Pomeranian.
again, I mean, dog's probably real annoying.
okay.
not gonna
If
lie.
you say so.
That dog looks kind of annoying.
But okay, in the game they bring forth a family. That's how you progress, is you make your family, and then when you have a small tribe of Pomeranians, then you get to move on to the next animal. So they can't be that annoying. If someone loved them, what does that say about you, Michael? If someone loves you, are you annoying?
Yes.
Don't say that. Don't say that about yourself. All right. So we are even heading into this next tribal council, or next immunity challenge. Sorry. Let's see if anything's changed. I assume not. We have some strong bonds forming between, we still have this is they've been together since day one.
Yeah,
so that's
but
pretty
it's
big.
still like a lower strength bond than the
Yeah,
rest
no,
of
you're
them.
right. But having something is better than nothing at this point, because
but that bond could break though, for sure.
yeah. And over here, there still has not been a single alliance formed on the Orbis tribe, which is crazy. PSX wins reward, and they send Sackboy to Exile Island.
Sackboy will find it.
Will Sackboy find
I was
it?
gonna say, if
Sackboy's gonna find
Sackboy's
it.
the Ozzy of this season, then he should find it.
Did Ozzy find it?
And he didn't, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
I don't think he did. at
Ozzy
least.
found that stick though.
He found a lot of stuff in future seasons. Oh,
He did find it.
I knew it.
Sackboy found the hidden immunity idol.
Sackboy's got the inside
Now-
track to win this now.
What would be perfect is if Sackboy has a premonition now that, since he is Ozzy apparently, to the future, and he makes a fake hidden immunity idol to trick the other players. If you remember, what season was that? Is that Karamoan?
I can't remember
When he
which
makes a
season
stick?
it was. He does do that at some point, though.
He just makes a stick and like draws a face on it, and then Jason Siska thinks it's a hidden immunity idol, but it's just a stick. It's just literally a stick, and he tries to play it and save himself. No, I think he gives it to someone else, and they try to play it. Yeah, that's real dumb. All right, who's gonna win immunity? We're about to find out. It is PSX tribe, so we may see Sackboy have to use that idol right after he first gets it. Over at PSX Beach, Aloy is impressing the rest of the team, and Snake leaves. As you were saying, Michael,
Told you.
the alliance is not strong. Snake has left the alliance and has joined Spider-Man. That is a tough dude's alliance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. They probably bonded.
they-
They probably bonded over them having animals in their names. Spider-Man,
Animals.
Solid Snake.
Well, I'm thinking, people probably see them as physical threats. Maybe they think the merge is about to happen. That's a traditional point when you would want to get out the strong male players is at the merge before they can go on a big run. So maybe they're teaming up to be like, no, you can't get us out. We're together.
Maybe.
That's what I would do if I was on Survivor. Excuse me, when I'm on Survivor, that's what I'll do.
One day.
Just watch.
One day.
I just need Logan to talk to Jeff for me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have had people. I told you, people. I got one weird email from the television people at CBS. So, yeah. I don't know.
so one day.
Is
I'm
Survivor
gonna be a
a,
recruit.
is Survivor a CBS show?
Yeah, Survivor is CBS property.
Interesting.
I think Michael might be dead, but we're just going to keep cruising and see what happens. Over at the Orbis tribe, we of course have Sackboy with the hidden immunity idol. Joker and Madison are bonding. Jill and Parappa find something in common. Probably they both like to wear beanies, or I guess hers is more of a beret. Is that what you call it? What is that called?
I guess it would be a beret. Yeah. What Jill is wearing?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, there's different
Yeah,
types.
and-
There's like fringe berets, which are like stupid looking, but then there's like green beret, which is like Rambo, and that's probably the category she fits in, I guess. So
Yeah, true.
I think it's a beret.
And
yeah.
Okay, and then Joker and Drake have a major fight. Maybe over, like, Joker just went. He steals stuff, right? Isn't that what Joker does?
He's a thief.
they're both
He's-
thieves.
he's-
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they have a disagreement on how you steal stuff. Like, Drake seems more, I don't know, about the history of it. He only wants to steal stuff to save it for history. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong.
He's like Indiana Jones, basically.
Yeah. Definitely.
Whereas Joker wants to
Uh,
steal your heart or something.
Let's see what happens at Tribal Council. We have the Orbis tribe going there. Remember, Sackboy does have the hidden immunity idol. It's time to vote. First vote goes to Madison. Second vote, King of All Cosmos.
Lots of crazy stuff happening.
Third vote, Madison.
Okay.
Yeah, especially this tribe because there's not really any alliances. Like I have no predictions. A lot of times I try to ask Mike. I say a lot of times, I've only done this once. I'm like, hey, what do you think's going to happen? But it's impossible
This
to predict
tribe
without
so far
any
is
alliances.
just Sackboy building everything and vibing because he's got the hidden immunity idol, so he doesn't really care what happens.
Madison, King of All Cosmos.
3-2.
Madison. So 4-2. Next vote, King of All Cosmos. Ooh, 4-3. We could have a tie.
I think
Ties in the
Madison's
cards.
gonna die here.
And Madison is gone. 5-3. Let's see how
Tie.
people voted. Interesting, though, I will say that we didn't have anything happen between Joker and Nathan Drake. I wonder if they voted together. That would be the weirdest thing to happen. So Jill, Joker, King, Murgo, and Sackboy vote for
Nate
Madison.
and Joker did not vote together. Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. But wasn't Parappa bonded with, I thought, Jill? But they did not vote together.
No,
so the bond must not have been that strong.
Parappa bonded with Lara.
I thought
she's not on this tribe.
he's kind of playing a bunch of sides. Parappa's been involved in a few things.
I think it was Jill because Laura's not on this tribe.
I know, but it was like before, like a while, like in the second episode.
Yeah, they were on the
first episode.
initial tribe. They're from
I see what you're
PlayStation
saying.
1 tribe. OG.
I got you. Okay. Moving on.
Sackboy turned on Madison though. No love for the. Wait. Oh, okay. Sackboy and Drake are the only PS3 people left. I thought Sackboy was the only one left.
Yeah.
All the
Oh man, that would be crazy if he was the last one
all
left.
the PS4. The PS4s are riding strong though, baby.
Yeah.
We have all 5 PS4s are left. All 5 PS1s are left. 3 PS2s and 2 PS3s.
Interesting.
Right. Let's see. I mean, nothing new is going to be happening. There's your reset stuff. Obviously, we saw Snake leave this alliance last time, so now it's just a 2-person alliance. A lot of 2-people alliances. Laura and Sir Daniel, Kratos and Riku, 2B and Kratos, Solid Snake and Spider-Man. So a lot of alliance on this side. Then you get to the other tribe. Nothing. Literally nothing is happening over here. The only thing that's happened is Sackboy is being good at the game. Let's see who wins the reward challenge. PSX wins the reward challenge. So this tribe is kind of, looks like they're on a little bit of a roll right now. See if anything happens. Oh, I remember this. So this episode, sorry, I should have clocked this a little earlier. This episode is the episode where both tribes have to go to tribal council. There's no immunity challenge. So both tribes are going to go to tribal council at the end here. So we'll see what happens over on PSX Beach. Kratos has left his alliance with Riku. That's all that happens. So
seems about right.
Interesting. Yeah. And over on the other one, we have Sackboy, the hidden immunity idol. Sackboy and Jill bonding strongly. Parappa and Jill having a small fight. But we finally have our first alliance over here, and it is from 3 different starting tribes, King of all Cosmos, Nathan Drake, and Parappa, getting together to form an alliance.
A god, a thief, and a dog.
They try to turn on Sackboy. They're going to get blindsided, baby.
Yeah. But that's a big move ahead of this because, as I said, both tribes are going to tribal council. We could see some big moves happening here. We might see some fan favorites going away. I know we've lost quite a few of them, mostly in car. But let's see what happens at tribal council. So first up, probably PSX. Yeah. So PSX is up to vote. First vote goes to Spider-Man.
Oh.
Second vote goes to 2B.
Get her out of here.
They're sketched by 2B's trying to play all the sides. They'd be smart to get her out here.
It's true. Yeah, she has had her hands in a lot of plates trying to get as many alliances as possible. Next vote, Spider-Man. Spider-Man really hasn't done much. They're aligned with Solid Snake, and that's it. That's all I've seen from Spider-Man, right?
I think so.
Okay. Next vote, 2B. We're tied up again. Next vote, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, 2 votes left. So 4 to Spider-Man, 2 to 2B.
They're trying to get Spider-Man out of here. They're like, this is a fake PlayStation character. Get this guy out of here.
So are we going to have a tie? I doubt it, but we've seen crazier things.
Oh!
We do have a tie, 4 to 4. Wow. No one plays the hidden immunity idol, so we have to have a revote.
Go to Rocks.
If no one does the revote, we go to Rocks, which, Mike, I don't think I explained this to you last time, but that means you have to stick your hand in a bag, pick out a rock. Whoever has the different colored rock goes home.
And, well, the snag it is that it's for the whole tribe. It's for everybody who voted. The only 2 people who are then safe are the people whose heads are on the chopping block. So then it turns. Yeah. It's basically like trying to apply pressure on the voters. Like, okay, all right, so this time 2B and Spider-Man can't vote. So the other however many 5 or 6 people, the other I guess 6 people have to vote somebody out for real, or else it all flips, and then the people they were voting for get immunity, and then one of those 6 has to go home.
We need to see Rocks then.
I mean, you see it a lot in Brant Steel. You don't see it as much in Real Survivor.
It's only happened less than 10 times ever, probably.
Oh yeah, way less. I would say probably less than 5.
Yeah,
I know at least 3 off the top of my head.
Because there's nowadays too, there's so many ways to prevent it, because there's so many idols in rotation that just the chances of it just being a flat tie vote and then you revote, and then it's so unlikely now. So
yeah. All right. First vote Spider-Man. Second vote 2B. Third vote 2B. Fourth vote Spider. We might really have rocks on our hand. Okay. 5th vote Spider-Man. 6th vote 2B. We're going to Rocks, boys.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's scroll up real quick. That means one of Aloy, Kratos, Lara Croft, Riku, Sir Daniel, and Solid Snake are going home on a rock draw.
Wait, Solid Snake and Spider-Man are aligned, right?
Yeah, they're aligned.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Wow. All right. Make sure I don't go too far. Okay. Oh, they show it. They show it right here. Okay. All right. The rocks will be drawn. And Sir Daniel, the tribe has spoken. Sir Daniel out of the game on a rock draw. That has to suck.
Again, seems pretty indicative of the character, I would say.
All right, let's see. So we had 2B, Aloy, and Kratos voted for Spider-Man. Wait a second. Daniel screwed himself. Look at this. Okay, so the first vote, 2B, Aloy, Kratos, Riku voted for Spider-Man. Second vote, 2B, Lara Croft, Sir Daniel, Snake, and Spider-Man voted for 2B. Riku switched her vote. 2B would have gone home, which is who Sir Daniel voted for, but he also switched his vote and sent himself home. That is wild. So 2 switched votes. It makes it in a draw. Oh, man, that's crazy. Okay. Wow.
That's usually how it works out, is the person who goes home is the one who, like, screws up somehow. They're like, oh, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this anyway.
Man, I really feel bad for Sir Daniel now because he screwed himself. Dang. What a way to go out. I don't think that's ever happened. I think
go up.
Usually
Let me see
it's one
it. Let me see
person
it again.
that
What was
switches.
the initial vote? Who did he vote for the first time?
He voted for 2B.
Okay.
And then he switched, and Riku also switched. So if he would have kept the same, he would have stayed
That's
in
actually
the
like
game.
a really good like it clearly shows they were trying not to go to rocks, but because there was 2 flips that they screwed themselves. So
yeah.
They're like, okay, yeah, I'll vote for
flip.
the other person because I don't want to get my head chopped off. And
That sucks, man. Oh, man. I would, if this happened to me in real life, you would never see me again.
That's
I'd
why
be done
there's
with the public
there
eye.
hasn't
quick
really been
aside,
a-
what if you did happen to get on Survivor one day and you were like first person voted out?
Logan, it's happening. Well, hopefully that part doesn't happen. Don't say if. Speak it into existence.
So
I'm
when
getting
you get onto
one day.
Survivor, what happens if you're the first person voted out?
I think I'd be okay with it.
As long as you just get on. I mean, you get to chill at do you get to chill at Ponderosa for like 30 days?
Yeah, so
do you still have a
no,
vacation?
you don't get it. Yeah, so you go to Ponderosa and then you go on a pre-jury trip. So like everybody who got voted out pre-jury goes on a trip once the jury starts.
Okay.
So you go to like wherever with all those people and hang out. But yeah, I mean, I think if I got on, as long as I got on and tried hard and like could be okay with, trying hard. I don't really care if I go out. I don't really care about winning Survivor. I just want to make good TV, play hard,
Yeah.
So as long as I can do that, as long as it's not me just laying around not doing anything and then getting voted out because I'm lazy, yeah, I don't think.
You could do CrossFit while you're on Survivor.
Yeah. Okay, so before this one, before this tribe started,
seems like a bad idea on minimal food.
yeah. Before the vote, the other tribe got to kidnap somebody, so they kidnapped Nathan Drake. So Nathan Drake is immune for this tribal council. They also do not get to vote, I think. Remember, Sackboy still has a hidden immunity idol. Let's see how the votes shake out here. First vote, Joker. Second vote, Joker.
Wow.
Third vote, Parappa.
Oh.
Now, this is going to be interesting because if Parappa goes and Joker stays, I'm pretty confident Nathan Drake would have been a vote against Joker because they just had that fight a couple episodes ago. But we'll see what happens. Joker, so 3-1. We could have another tie in our hands. Are we going to rocks again? We might be. Parappa, so 3-2 Joker. And nope, Joker is
Joker's
gone.
out.
He never saw it coming.
So votes against Joker are King Cosmos, Murgo's
And
Wet
then
Nurse, Parappa,
Drake
and
would have
Sackboy.
voted for him too, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
most
yeah.
likely.
Yeah, most likely. That's interesting that these are all 3 from a different starting tribe. Because people who have watched Cook Islands will remember the big thing about that was you had, I guess it was 2 people from 2 different tribes because you had Yule and Becky and then Ozzy and, I can't remember her name. But they were so tight that no one could break them up, and that's what got them through the game. Well, and Yule's idol, of course. Somebody needs to latch on to Sackboy. He needs an alliance. All right, let's see. I think
Dude, Sackboy, like I said, Sackboy's just vibing. Ozzy never really had an alliance in his season. He's just kind of like, like people just like me. I'll just kind of, go with whatever the votes are for a given night. I've got the idol in my back pocket. I know Ozzy didn't have an idol in his back pocket, but
catch a bunch of fish.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Sackboy's doing. He's using that tether to catch those fish.
People just like him.
Yeah. All right, so reset the stuff. Nothing really happening alliance-wise. Only we have 2B and Kratos are together, and Solid Snake and Spider-Man are together. The other tribe, Parappa and King of All Cosmos are in an alliance still. And Sackboy has a hidden immunity idol. The reward challenge is won by PSX. So they win potatoes and peanut butter, and Drake now gets to go back to his tribe. And they send Parappa to Exile Island, where we know there is no hidden immunity idol, but we'll still go see what they do
That's
there.
bad for Parappa because he was already on the outskirts in that last vote. He was already on the chopping block, and now he's getting shoved. He needs to be around the island. He's got to make some alliances.
Yeah. I think they get to go back before the immunity challenge, so he might have a bit of a chance, but still, you're right. It does put him in an awkward position. Unless they can win immunity right here, and they do. Orbis wins immunity. PSX will be going to Tribal Council, so we do not have to worry about Parappa, at least for this week. Over at PSX Beach, Aloy is impressing the rest of the team. She's bonding strongly with Spider-Man, but having a fight with Kratos. So this is a big Aloy episode. A lot of times you see somebody come out of nowhere have a big episode.
That means they're going
So
home.
Their boot episode is this Aloy's boot episode. Before we find that out, let's see what's happening over at Orbis Beach. Sackboy has an immunity idol, and Parappa, he was in a bad place before, but now he has left his alliance. Oh,
He's trying
man,
to take a
that's
page
too
out of
bad
the
for him.
Sackboy, I'm just going to vibe playbook.
All right, over at Tribal Council, PSX about to vote. Of course, no one has a immunity idol because we know Sackboy has it.
Right back.
First
right back
vote.
on the chopping block, Spider-Man.
Yeah, first vote Spider-Man, second vote Spider-Man, third vote Aloy.
Oh, it could be the Aloy episode.
Fourth vote Aloy. We're tied. Fifth vote goes over to Spider-Man. Sixth vote, and Spider-Man is out. That's 4. That's enough. Spider-Man, the tribe has spoken. So let's see who voted for Spider-Man. So 2B, Aloy, Kratos, Lara Croft, and Riku all voted for Spider-Man. It was just his alliance member Snake voting with him for Aloy. So Snake is firmly on the outs over here. He needs a merge yesterday. Let's see if he gets it. I can't remember when the merge happens. I think we said it was early, but so maybe it's this time. I can't remember. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like we're going to merge. So we are merging. If this is the merge,
I would assume
we have the main tribes are tied. And then we have PS4 tribe has 3. PS1 tribe has 4. PS2 tribe has 3. And then PS2 tribe. So everybody's pretty well represented. It's not like one tribe has been decimated from the starting tribes. Let's see. Make sure it's the merge. Oh, no, it is not the merge because now we get the opportunity to mutiny. So Riku leaves her tribe and goes to the Orbis tribe, and Murgo's wet nurse and Parappa, sensing that he's in trouble, flips over to PSX tribe. So now our new tribes are 2B, Aloy, Kratos, Lara Croft, Murgo's wet nurse, Parappa the Rappa, and Solid Snake. And then the other tribe, only 5, which is Jill, King of all Cosmos, Nathan Drake, Riku, and Sackboy. So we have some alliances that have formed. Aloy and Murgo's wet nurse, 2B and Kratos. These might be earlier alliances that are coming back together. I can't remember.
Maybe a little bit.
Over the other beach. Yeah, over the other beach, King of all Cosmos and Nathan Drake. Reward challenge is won by Orbis, so they send Aloy to Exile Island. I'm kind of trying to go a little faster because I think Mike might be gone.
I'm not
I don't know
gone
for sure. Oh, he's not gone.
No.
I
He's
didn't know
just
if he
being
was
quiet.
either. I just sent him a message.
No, yeah, I had to turn off my camera because the internet is not great. So I turned off the camera,
Oh,
and
okay.
now it's working perfectly fine now.
Good. Well, I'm still trying to get through this in an hour and a half. So let's keep cruising. Aloy wins. Aloy wins. Aloy's on Exile Island. Nothing there. Immunity challenge is won again by Orbis. So the small tribe is still mighty. They're going to send that big PSX conglomerate over to Tribal Council,
Solid Snake.
which could be bad for Solid Snake. So Solid
No.
Snake. Oh, Kratos and Lara Croft are bonding, and Solid Snake is impressing the rest of the team.
Ooh,
So he's realized he's in a bad place.
he's taking a page from Sackboy's book.
Uh-huh. And Kratos has left his alliance with 2. How many alliances has
Kratos
Kratos
is
left
like
in
melting
forming?
down, jumping in one alliance, jumping out of another.
This guy's unstable. He should not. We need to get him out of here. But he turns right back around and forms an alliance with Parappa the Rappa, who is a great person to have, as we know. He's done so well. And also, 2B has formed her alliance with Murgo's wet nurse, which makes sense considering they're both starting out on the PS4 beach. Now they got back
They're
together.
both kind of on the outs here.
Yeah, true. Over at the other beach, We have
what continues
Drake
to
and
vibe.
Riku. Drake and Riku found something in common, which causes Drake to leave his alliance with Nathan Drake, or with King of All Cosmos, but then reform a new alliance with King of All Cosmos, Rico, and Sackboy, which, if I'm remembering correctly, that means the other person on the tribe who I can't remember is now the only person not in their alliance.
Yeah,
So
who's the
bad
other
news for
person
whoever that is.
left, I guess.
I can't remember.
I can't
We'll see in a
remember.
second. Okay, so Tribal Council, I'm pretty sure PSX
Oh,
is
is
there.
it Aloy? Yeah, it is.
No,
Or,
no,
I'm
Aloy's
sorry,
on this
Aloy's
tribe.
on that tribe.
Okay, so first vote Kratos, second vote Aloy, third vote Aloy,
Aloy's leaving.
fourth Aloy's in trouble. Kratos coming back 3-2. Kratos, we're tied. Wait, are we tied? Oh yeah, so it has to be someone. So whoever gets the next vote is out. That's right. Okay, makes sense. And Aloy, the tribe has spoken 4-3. Wow.
Just hey, Kratos had just formed some alliances and got some bonds. If he goes home here, that'd be a little surprising.
But he's been so all over the place.
He has been.
He's played a wild game. Tony-esque, if I can say that. No idols, but just like moving and shaking. Votes for Kratos were 2B, Aloy, and Murgo's Wet Nurse, which makes sense because 2B and Murgo just formed that alliance. They're all on PS4 Beach to start. Against Aloy, we had Kratos, Lara Croft, Parappa, Solid Snake. So the PS1 people staying together right here and bringing in Kratos, of course. All right, next up, it was Jill Valentine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is the one who was left out. Okay, so let's see what's happening over on the beaches. Nothing new, probably. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Reward challenge is won by Orbis again, and they send Kratos to Exile Island. I wonder if Sackboy has told people, hey, I already have the immediate, like, has he said anything? You know, that's a big thing Yule did, was he used the not like people knowing he had the idol.
He's in a four-way
to form
alliance
alliances.
with Riku, Nathan Drake,
Yeah.
and I don't know, maybe people
So
just
do you
like
think he
him.
was like,
I mean, who knows? He's been impressing
He's a
people
nice
the whole
little guy.
game. So
yeah. But I'm wondering if he formed that alliance with those people, because that's what Yule did. You know,
Yeah.
you could see the same thing happening here, being like, hey guys, I have this idol. If we work together, we can make it far. So what's Kratos getting over up to on Exile Island? Nothing, of course, because there's nothing there. And the immunity challenge is won by Orbis. That is at least 3 in a row they've won. They've won 2 straight immunities and at least 1 reward. So PSX going back to Tribal Council. Laura and they've already found this happened before, but still Laura and Parappa finding something in common, and Parappa then dissolves his alliance with Kratos again. How many alliances is Kratos gonna leave? This is probably his 5th or 6th alliance that has gone down the crapper. Lara Croft, Murgo's Wet Nurse, and Solid Snake form a bond.
okay, so wait, weren't Lara Croft and Murgo's Wet Nurse like together before, and now they've just folded Snake into this? I think.
No,
or was it somebody else she was bonded with?
Murgo's Wet Nurse was with
Jill.
2B.
Oh, 2B?
Or was
Oh,
it
okay.
Aloy? It was one of them.
No, it was 2B.
Okay.
It was 2B because they were both from PS4. So now we have this weird alliance where we have Murgo and 2B are a twosome, and then Solid Snake and Parappa are a twosome, but then Solid Snake, Murgo, and Lara
Solid
Croft
Snake's
are all
playing
working
all
together.
sides, which means he could get burnt
Yeah.
here.
But that's kind of, I mean, if it shakes out the way you would think it would, that would mean there's a 5-person alliance there.
Jill Valentine just continues to be on the sidelines.
She's on the other tribe.
I thought she was on this one.
She's on Orbis. No, she's on
Oh,
Orbis.
I'm getting them
she's
all
with the
so mixed
4-person
up now.
alliance. Okay, what is happening? Orbis Tribe Alliance number 4 dissolves, which is King, Drake, Riku, Sackboy. Orbis Alliance
They
number
had an
5
argument, and then they're like, "No,
forms.
we need to actually come back together."
What is happening? That is so weird. Okay, thank you, Brant Steele. All right.
Hold on, but
let's go to Tribal Council.
Drake came back in. They all came back into this. Or Drake, Sackboy, and King of All Cosmos came back in with a little bit less loyalty this time than before.
Yeah. No, it looks like Sackboys went up,
Sackboys did go up.
but theirs went down. You're right. That's a good point. Huh. Why would they do that? Okay, whatever. All right. Tribal Council, PSX, time to vote. I would assume, I mean, obviously we can see the first 2 votes here,
So
but
on our screen,
everyone has
the people all 4 on the right side, or the right 4 are all kind of aligned, sort of in a roundabout way, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe 2B is aligned with Murgo. That was a thing that happened. So it could be Kratos is on the outs here. But as we can see, 2B gets the first vote. Kratos gets the second. Next up is a vote for 2B. Then we have 2B, so 3-1. And the 10th person voted out, the second member of the jury, is 2B. So 2B was not in that alliance like we thought. Or at least she was not. Murgo could not work with
Kratos
them.
is clinging on every episode, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been on the chopping block a few times now.
He's like that cockroach you just can't kill. All right. Now I'm confused. Why was there an immunity challenge and then now there's 2? They're still voting. I don't understand that, but whatever. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they to vote twice.
Oh.
That's what it is.
So this is, they do this at one point in the season, I think. So.
Okay, so they have to vote.
So this is a surprise thing where
oh.
it must have been on the last slide. Can you go back to the other vote slide? Does it say at the end?
Yeah.
Or would it say on the other tribal council one? Like, oh, okay.
The
Final
message in the
vote.
bottle instructs them
if
to
anyone
vote.
has to be hit, okay.
Oh.
The message in the bottle. Oh yeah, okay. So there was a
So the
message.
message
They
in the
took
bottle,
a
I forgot about that
bottle
twist.
with them to tribal, and it told them. Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh,
from the
I
season.
forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So they're going to have another vote. So I'm assuming it's going to be Kratos.
Probably.
Because he's the only one on the outs here. So first vote Kratos, second vote Parappa. Uh-oh. Third vote Parappa. Fourth vote Kratos. 1 vote left.
Get the dog out.
Will the alliance stick together?
the dog
or
out.
do we have the last dog gone?
No.
Kratos, the
finally
tribe
dies.
is spoken. Kratos is dead.
I wonder
He's
who
gone.
voted
All right.
for Parappa though. I mean,
Yeah,
Kratos.
that's gonna
Kratos
be
makes
interesting.
sense.
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft was like, I thought they were tight. They'd been like,
Yeah, they were
palling
tight from
around
the
the whole
beginning.
game.
Yeah, they had the same color tank tops and everything.
They've been good pals ever since.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
She came
interesting.
to
Lara Croft
bat
maybe
for
she
him.
got
She
spooked.
came for him when it counted most.
Maybe she got spooked because it happened immediately.
Maybe.
Maybe she didn't know exactly what was going to happen, so she just got scared.
Just trying to keep herself
can
off
say.
the.
I mean, anybody but me. That's the strategy,
Yeah.
right? Episode 10. I'm
this
assuming
gotta
this
be
is probably the
merge, yeah.
merge. Okay, yeah, it says right there, the merge. All right. So we're about to have Morpheus tribe, which probably has a lot of weird alliances. Sackboy still has the hidden immunity idol. We still have this mega alliance between King, Nathan Drake,
Nathan
Ricky,
Drake's
Sackboy.
loyalty went up. 1.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
But Sackboys went down.
And Sackboys went down.
It did.
Yeah.
They all evened out.
It's like it,
at the end
yeah,
of
it's
the
like it all went back to where it was before it dissolved the last time.
Lara Croft, Mirgo, and Solid Snake in a pretty strong
Yeah.
alliance. Parappa and Solid Snake in
Heavy.
a pretty strong alliance.
Yeah.
So we got some alliances brewing. Let's see who wins the first individual. Why did I say first like that? The first individual immunity idol of the season
Sackboy.
is Sackboy.
So wait, does he now? He has 2.
So he can't
Like
get
he-
voted. He can't get voted out this episode, and he has another one tucked in his back pocket. So in the next episode, if he loses, then he could always play it for himself. So he's gonna
Jeez,
survive
that's
till
crazy.
episode 12 at the absolute latest now.
Sackboy's winning
Yeah,
for sure.
he's totally going full Aussie. Like he really is.
This is an interesting challenge for Sackboy to win too, because this is the one where they stand. It's like those.
Oh,
they just have
yeah.
poles, and you have to wrap yourself around the
You
pole.
just
and
have to
hold
put your
yourself
feet on like the rope or whatever there.
up. Uh-huh. And Sackboy pulls it off. I believe Parvati won that challenge.
Maybe.
It doesn't matter. She seems like someone who would win that. All right, so let's see what's happening over at the beach. Sackboy has a hidden immunity idol. Wet Nurse and Sackboy finding something. He's still impressing. Again, this has to be the 3rd or 4th time he's been impressing the tribe. However, bad news for Sackboy a little bit, because Nathan Drake has left the big alliance. Why would you do that in this spot? That doesn't make any sense.
But now their alliance is stronger
That's true.
because of it.
And we see that Sackboy and Jill, apparently, even after keeping Jill on the outs for a while, he has brought her in. They're a big new alliance. It's a very strong alliance. And that's it. So I'm going to say we probably don't have to worry much about Sackboy's immune, right? But
What?
the people who are with Sackboy,
Why did Sackboy and Jill why do they have this strong alliance now together?
I mean, they've been together for a long time, right?
I think it's just getting kind of
And-
backs against the wall type situation. And Sackboy wasn't really. I guess he was in the Mega Alliance. Jill's kind of been on her own the whole game. So
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, and you could also see a thing where like Drake leaves and Sackboy says, oh, we need someone else to come in. Maybe she's not fully in the alliance yet, but Sackboy's like giving her a tryout run, see how she does.
They've got some strong loyalty to
Could
one
be.
another, though.
Yeah, it's like heavy, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe at this point, and maybe it's
All
just one of those things where it's like now that they're merged, they're like, all right, Orbis tribe stick together strong. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That does happen. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. All right, let's see over here. My pick. I mean, I could easily see someone like Lara Croft or Solid Snake going home in this slot. I don't. Feel
I
like
think
they've been
Parappa can go.
Parappa can go. Yeah, he was kind of who I was thinking about too.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Parappa's a good one.
Parappa or
like Jill maybe, because Jill's just kind of been.
can
hanging-
Sackboy save somebody with his idol if he wants to?
Yeah, he can do whatever
Okay.
he wants with it. Which I don't know if he'd use it here, but yeah, it could be. Let's see what happens. First vote, King of All Cosmos. That's bad for the Alliance. Second vote, Lara Croft. Third vote, Lara Croft. Oh, went too far. Well, you already saw it. Fourth vote, Jill. So 2 for Lara, 1 for King, 1 for Jill. Next vote, Lara Croft. So this seems like a situation where the Alliance is together and everyone else is all over the place, is what so I'm reading this so far. Next vote is for King of All Cosmos. So we have 3 Lara, 2 King, 1 Jill. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're going to have a 3-way tie. I think that's still on the cards. Next vote is Lara Croft. Lara Croft, that's 4. You're out.
So what?
Who
I
voted
mean,
for
why
Lara?
do you
Was it the
think
Alliance?
was it the Alliance that voted for?
We
No,
have, yeah. So,
kind of.
well, Jill, so we have King is in the Alliance. He just left, so that's kind of weird. And then, yeah, Riku.
and-
Yeah, so it was the Alliance plus Jill and Nathan Drake who left the Alliance.
Did any of
but-
them have fights with Lara at all? No,
No,
right?
I think maybe
Lara's
they
been
saw her as an
kinda
easy
there.
target. Yeah. Maybe they saw her as someone they could get rid of easily and not have to worry about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this seems like a situation where the big alliance had things figured out. They came in with the person they wanted to vote for, and everyone else was just kind of all over the place because they didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me. All right, next episode, we're down to our final 8. And same stuff here. We still have all these alliances. Solid Snake actually sitting kind of pretty, even if he's in the minority. He has 2 decent alliances there.
Yeah, they're pretty strong
yeah,
alliances, I would say.
Yeah. Still quite a few people in no alliance, though, so we'll see what happens. Moving forward, reward challenge. Parappa wins a...
Oh, is this the auction?
Oh, this is the auction. So, yeah. So Parappa gets a hot dog, fries, and a cold beer.
I don't know if he's of drinking
Sackboy and
age
Jill.
for sure.
Sackboy and Jill get a bubble bath and a slice of chocolate cake.
There you go.
Nice.
Snake wins power in the game. He can send someone to Exile Island, takes their money. So he chooses King. King has gone to Exile Island, and Snake stole his money. How rude. Snake wins the bottomless soft serve ice cream that can be eaten until the end of the auction. You know, okay, again, I've never been on Survivor. I will one day. I cannot imagine ice cream being something I would want to eat out there. Like, it's just sugar,
I mean,
right?
dude, if you're like 25 days on an island with only eating rice, I'm sure you'd scarf anything down.
You're not wrong.
No,
I just think a lot of times I see them eating stuff, and I'm like, this. I don't think
I would
want to do that
I would
because the
eat
stuff it
I
would
would
do
be
to your
fine
body.
with rice.
I would-
20 something days, to be honest.
Not if it's like a spoonful.
Oh, is that all? It's just,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
just-
like
yeah, it's
bottomless
like-
rice.
yeah.
It's like they have to like ration it. You get like a bowl or 2 per
Yeah.
day, maybe, and they can throw in whatever the heck they might catch out in the ocean as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I just think when it's like pure sugar, like sometimes they give them chocolate and stuff, you know, all that sugar in your system, I would almost rather not do it because I think it'd mess you up. I'm okay eating a bunch of meat and pooping all that out and it being bad because at least that's protein, but
yeah.
ice cream does not seem like the thing to eat.
No, it doesn't.
But whatever.
Like hot dogs, fries, and a cold beer, dude. That'd been so good.
I want that right now. Not to mention out there. And then Murgo's Nurse wins a pepperoni pizza.
The wet nurse is the true winner of this one. Get a pepperoni pizza.
Snake's spending more money.
Solid Snake wins a sea
It
cucumber.
was covered. It was hidden.
Nathan Drake wins a toothbrush, toothpaste, and mouthwash. The auction is over. So the big winner to me is Murgo's Wet Nurse. Snake spent a lot of money, though.
I mean,
3
Snake,
items?
I don't know, bro. Snake stole somebody's money and kicked him off the Exile Island.
Over on Exile Island, nothing is happening because we know that's gone. The immunity challenge is won by, any guesses?
Sackboy.
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 Yes.
He's really
It's gonna
entering
be really
Colby
sad if he
Ozzy
loses.
territory right now.
Yeah.
Dude, Sackboy
yeah,
is
yeah.
multi-talented for sure. Knows so much.
And especially because this is a puzzle. Like this is
the
not him
contestants meant to answer 4
being a
questions about
stud.
the season with numerical answers. Yeah. He's firing on all cylinders. He's winning the physical challenges. He's got the highest IQ out here.
I hope he does not go home because that's going to be a sad day. If he doesn't win
he's
this season
got
at this
himself a guarantee to the final 5 or 6 now, I think.
6, yeah, final 6. All right, over on the beach, Jill and Snake find something in common. Makes sense to me. And Parappa and King have a major fight.
Ooh, Parappa's going down.
And it looks
this
like
is the
Parappa's
Parappa
leading.
death episode for sure.
Yeah.
And it looks like the alliance is further splintering as Riku leaves the Mega Alliance. But Sackboy and King of All Cosmos very strong with each other. So I think you guys are probably right. This is probably Parappa's episode. Sorry, Parappa.
I wouldn't
Or
mind
wait,
seeing
Snake
Riku.
does Snake back Parappa?
Snake is with Parappa, and I think he's with somebody else. I can't remember who. It might be Murgo's wet
Maybe.
nurse. I can't remember. All right, Sackboy has the immunity and hidden immunity. Time to vote. First vote goes for King.
Expected.
Second vote for King. Third vote for Nathan Drake. So
Weird.
this is a lot of votes for the Alliance people. Next vote goes to
Oh.
Riku.
Maybe the Alliance turned on her.
And it looks like the Alliance is fully fractured because these are all over the place.
Riku.
Next vote, Riku, 2 King, 1 Drake. King has 3. 13th person voted out is King.
Bro, Parappa's
How
like
did
a
the votes-
puppet master out here. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no,
that guy,
no votes for Parappa. That's a surprise for me.
All right, so
That
who
is-
voted
yeah.
him? So, wait, King
So-
turned on Drake?
That happened. Drake
who
left
was
the Alliance
it was
a couple weeks ago.
Who else was in the Alliance? It was King,
The only people left was
Riku, and who was the third one?
it was King, Riku, and Sackboy.
okay.
And then this week, Riku left, which is maybe why Jill voted for her. I'm assuming, Jill and Sackboy are tight, so they voted for Riku because she
Sackboy-
left the
Sackboy,
Alliance.
Well, King needed to follow
then-
through on that. He threw a Drake vote out
Yeah.
there for no reason.
So it almost looks like what happened is the Murgo, Drake, like you said, Parappa, the puppet master.
It looks like they
And
totally
Snake-
blindsided. Like they told him, "Yeah, we're doing plan A. You do this. Go vote for
Uh-huh.
Drake. Drake's the target." In reality, they're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like, no. Goodbye today, King.
Yes. Yeah. It seems like they're, saying, "Hey, you're on the bottom of your alliance. Come to us." And then instead of actually doing something for him, they vote him out.
All right. So
That is
Sackboy's
ver-
2
that
for
one's
2
very
in the immunity,
surprising.
right? We've only had 2 of those. Let's see if
Yeah. Sackboy's
if
2
he
for
can
2
do
in
the whole
individual.
thing. Full run.
Be just like Brutus.
Brutus did win he win quite a few. Not very many alliances left. Solid Snake is in 2 of them. So
Seems
potentially in the strongest place
Yeah.
besides
I don't know.
Sackboy. Sackboy's obviously the strongest because he cannot be voted out.
Sackboy definitely in a position of
challenge.
power here.
Definitely.
Yeah. Reward challenge is won by Wet Nurse, who brings along Solid Snake and Sackboy. And they send Riku.
This could be
to
the
Exile
Riku
Island.
goodbye episode, because now she
Yeah.
was already kind of on the bottom last time. Now she's getting sent out of the camp. I don't know.
I think this is a smart move from Wet Nurse, too, to bring Sackboy with her and maybe try to be like, hey, I brought you on that reward.
Mhm.
You want to be on my team? Because he has so much power. Exile Island, nothing's going to happen there. And immunity is
Sackboy.
won by
Oh,
Jill
Damn.
Valentine. Ooh,
and she's
Okay,
aligned with who
so-
again?
with
Okay.
Sackboy.
Sackboy.
So it's staying in the family at least.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see what's happening over on the beach. We have Riku and Parappa having a major fight. So the Puppet Master having a blow up with Riku. This, as you said, could be bad news for Riku.
Yeah, I think Riku's
Puppet
leaving for
Master's
sure.
about to mind control everybody to get her out.
Parappa the Puppet Master.
Okay. All right, let's see how the votes shake out at the final 7.
Oh,
First vote for Sackboy.
Ooh, come on. Riku.
Second vote Riku. Third vote
Okay.
Riku. Fourth vote Sackboy.
I mean-
2-2. Fifth vote Riku. Sixth vote Sackboy. We're tied.
1 vote
The
left.
14th person voted out is
oh
Sackboy.
man.
Sackboy uses his immunity idol, and that sends Riku home.
Yes.
Bro,
So
who turned on
Sackboy does-
Sackboy?
Yeah.
I'm about to find out. That does mean Sackboy had to use his idol. So we have Drake, Parappa,
Okay.
and
Riku.
Riku.
All right,
and
so
Solid
wait,
Snake.
Snake and
Wait,
Snake
weren't
turned.
they tight?
Snake turned, right?
So
I
I
don't
think no. So I think
Snake.
Snake and Jill were together, and then Jill and
You could go look
And
at the,
Sackboy
go look
were
at the tribe
together.
status back at the start of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's Snake and Parappa. I keep getting so Snake and
oh,
okay. So Jill and okay, that makes sense.
that makes sense then.
Yeah. But it is kind of surprising that Parappa had that blow up with Riku and then voted with
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So Snake's ability to play all sides right now is really helping him out because he's got a bond with Murgo and who else?
Parappa?
I think
And-
it's Murgo and Parappa.
Yeah, Parappa.
So he's like
And
he's being pretty shady right now.
And I mean,
Yeah.
Sackboy isn't like all that safe anymore.
Well, Sackboy's
He's not-
real.
he's not safe at
Sackboy's
all.
real tight with Jill, and so they just
Yeah,
now
true.
they're down to 6. So now they just need to pull one person in. The person who seems to be on the outs is Drake. If they can pull in Drake,
Oh, yeah.
then they have a 3v3, and they wouldn't it'd be come down to more about like immunity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, Drake has not really done anything since leaving the
Yeah.
Alliance. He just kind of floated through the game. All right, so here's the alliances. Murgo and Solid Snake, Parappa and Solid Snake, which is interesting they're not entered into a 3-way alliance. Like, Solid Snake needs to bring these two together. Or maybe he has 2 separate final 2 deals. He's trying to keep those 2 apart, maybe. And then Jill
As long
and
as Jill and
Sackboy
Sackboy
together.
stick together, there's a shot.
Yeah. Reward challenge is won by.
Uh
Is won by.
Uh-oh. I think Ricky's out.
oh. Okay, so it's not just
What?
on my end. I'll take note of jot down the time
Hello?
when this happens. or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's what I was going to do.
Oh.
I'm at.
Wait, can you guys not hear me?
on my end.
Yeah, I'm at 127 for me. 127.50.
I'm at like 127. Yeah, I'm in the same range.
Can you guys not hear me?
You like
Yeah,
dipped out.
you went out. Yeah, you went
Go
out.
back to okay, reward
Oh.
challenge.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I could hear you guys the whole time. That was weird.
Yeah, you're in kind of froze. So.
Okay. So it's won by Parappa.
And
Nathan
this
Drake.
is okay. So this is the
and-
reward challenge.
This is the reward challenge. Sorry. Let's reset since something went wrong. So the reward challenge won by Parappa, Drake, Snake, and they win a trip to go get a massage and pool and all that kind of stuff. And they send Murgo, his wet nurse, to Exile Island, where something could happen here because now the hidden immunity idol should be re-hidden. So will they find it? No. They do not find the idol. The immunity challenge is won by
Sackboy. No.
Nathan Drake. Comes out of nowhere to win
Oh, that's
immunity.
a bad sign, baby.
That's bad. That's bad.
Because
Oh,
he doesn't
boy.
even have to commit to an alliance now, and there's already. Oh man.
No, yeah. He has so much power. This is a good spot to be if you're a Nathan
I
Drake.
hate Nathan Drake.
So we have Parappa and Snake finding something in common, but then immediately having a disagreement about it. So who knows where they stand? All right, so we know. I guess I can. Well, actually, I don't want to skip because we don't have the idol there. We know that Jill and Sackboy are together. Snake is with Parappa and with who else?
Snake was with.
Snake's
was
with
somebody else.
Murgo wet nurse, I think.
Yes.
Murgo, right? Okay. No one has the idol. Drake is safe. So this could be anybody.
Sackboy might
First
be.
vote, Jill.
Oh, man, Sackboy
Oh.
could be on the. Okay.
The chopping
Jill.
block.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jill being first vote. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
First vote Jill. Second vote Solid Snake. Third vote Solid Snake. 3 votes left. Fourth vote.
Oh, they're splitting the votes.
Sackboy.
What are they doing?
I don't know. This is could be crazy. Uh-oh.
No.
So it's either going to be
two
Snake or
votes Sackboy, 2 votes Snake, 1 vote Jill, 1 vote left.
Now,
Who
What
voted
if
for
it's
Jill?
Jill,
here's the
though?
question.
Was that?
No, I mean, it won't be because we can.
I was gonna
already
say,
see
what is
because
that?
I
What is
scrolled
that
too
like
far.
a protest vote for Drake to just throw one to Jill or something like that? Man.
Well, you could also think if they try to split, because this is the season where the vote split was invented. If you remember, this is the season Cowboy dreamed it up. So if they tried to split votes on Jill and Sackboy, if Jill and Sackboy bring in one more person, they could get Snake out right here. If they went, if the other people try to split the votes to flush an idol or something, But I think it's probably gonna be Sackboy,
No.
and it is. Sackboy is gone.
Dang it.
So a great run. This Sackboy is definitely coming back for Game Changers.
They got scared of him. He dominated the game from start to almost finish, and they're like, we got to get him out right now. This is the only time. I'm curious to see how the votes went though. So Jill Snake, Sackboy Snake makes sense. Murgo went for Jill. Interesting.
Which doesn't make. I don't know why. Maybe she didn't want to vote for Sackboy.
I don't know.
Because she felt
like,
bad.
What is that? Like
I don't know.
a
That's
jury
a weird
pity
vote.
vote or something?
Yeah. But Nathan Drake definitely kind of casting his lot a little bit with this side of the tribe. I mean, he still could move around, but definitely has said this is the side he's rocking with for now. So we're on to the finale. We're almost an hour and a half, which was my goal, but we're pretty close. So we have 5 people left: Joe Valentine, Murgo's Wet Nurse, Nathan Drake, Parappa, Solid Snake, which means we do not have a single person here from the PS2 era of consoles.
PS2 and is PS4? Oh, Murgo's Wet Nurse. Okay.
Yeah, Murgo's Wet Nurse. All right, so
who's everybody polling for
at
at this point? We're all kind of Sackboy
Yeah, let's
stands.
go. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Parappa's a puppet master, so I don't want him to win. Parappa's the Russell of this season for sure.
Yeah, I definitely don't want Parappa.
You don't want Parappa to win?
I don't want Parappa to win.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm kind of feeling Jill Valentine since she was in an alliance with Sackboy, and like maybe if she could hold out and get to the end and win it, that'd be pretty crazy.
She's the Natalie Anderson
Yeah.
of this season. Sackboy is Jeremy Collins. He's going to come back and win later, but for now
Dark
it's Jill's
Horse.
time to pick up that mantle.
Murgo's played a pretty good game. I don't want Nathan Drake to win. Yeah. I don't want that guy to win.
Yeah, I don't want Drake to win. I don't want Parappa to win. I'd be fine if Big Boss wins, and I'd be fine. I'd be fine if I'd want Jill to win for sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, I like an under the radar game, so I would be fine with Solid Snake winning because he has been in alliances. He's been making good social moves, even if he hasn't been too flashy.
Yeah.
But Resident Evil is by far my favorite franchise of these left. So, I mean, it's probably my favorite franchise. Period.
I mean,
so I guess I'll go with
on
Jill
a real
Valentine.
level. Once the car left, it could have been anyone for me.
That's what I'm saying. I was kind of pulling for Sir Dan,
see.
but he went out in a good way, if I'm being honest.
That's true, man. What a crazy vote. All right. The immunity challenge, this time it's won by...
Oh!
Yes!
Jill!
Jill!
She's in the final 4?
Yeah, she's in the final 4. And there's no Exile Island anymore now that we're in the final 5. So there will be no more hidden immunity islands left.
Okay, so Drake should be the one to go here, logically. Unless there's a
Drake or Snake.
Yeah, unless there's a big blow up here.
Well, we have a minor disagreement, but Parappa has brought in Drake. The puppet master continues to play with his puppets.
So maybe Snake leaves.
They all need to get Parappa out of here right now.
They do.
Parappa is now in
so Jill's
2 different alliances within the final 5. That's not a normal thing.
okay. So Parappa is all over the place playing everybody. Let's see who gets voted out next. Jill, of course, is immune. First vote goes to Snake. Second vote goes to Snake. Third vote is for Nathan Drake. So 2 Snake, 1 Drake. Next vote, Drake. So we're tied.
It should be Drake,
Comes
unless
down to this.
Parappa flipped for some reason. Maybe he fears the game that Snake has played, and he thinks he can't take him to the end.
That's a good point. Yeah, he's scared. All right, we'll see who gets voted out here. It is Nathan Drake is the 8th member of the jury. Nathan Drake, the tribe has spoken. How did the votes shake out? Jill and Drake voted for Snake. So Parappa, even though he formed that alliance, I guess it was a fake alliance, like a smokescreen to try to
He's
trick
just trying to
him?
keep his options open as the puppet master, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. He
True.
can't. I mean, if he
Yeah.
puts Snake on the jury, then he knows he's not going to get Snake's vote if he gets to the end, I guess.
No. Yeah. All right. So Murgo, Parappa, and Snake seem to have all the
So
power.
Jill basically
unless Jill
has
could
to win
win.
immunity to really
Yeah, she needs
screw
that
some
immunity.
stuff up here.
All right. Let's see if she can pull it off.
Oh,
No. Snake wins
no.
immunity.
Snake might have won the game off of that one.
Oh no.
That's a power play.
It's big. Yeah. Especially because, I mean, Parappa hasn't won immunity, has he?
I don't think
Neither
so.
has Murgo. Neither of them
Snake's
won
played a
immunities.
good, well-rounded game.
Yeah. Nothing happens at the tribe, so no big blow-ups to help Jill out. It looks like it's probably going to be Jill going here. Let's find out. First vote Jill. Second vote Jill. Parappa. Will they tie it?
Probably not.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
No.
And of course, no.
Oh.
So Jill, the tribe has spoken.
Well, the group that stuck together the longest is making it here to the end.
Yeah, your final three is Murgo's wet nurse, Parappa the rapper, and Solid Snake.
I would have never guessed that Murgo's wet nurse would be the one that's in the top 3 right now.
And this is an
It is-
interesting bunch though, honestly, because Parappa has been like the
Uh-huh.
puppet master controlling everything. You've had Snake, who's been playing a good social game, kind of becoming pals with everybody. Murgo's just kind of been along for the ride, for the most part.
yeah,
sure. For sure.
she seems like a goat,
Yeah.
like someone that they just brought with them because they know
Yeah.
she's going to get votes. I say that she'll probably win this now.
But
But I will say before we move on that it is kind of crazy that 3 of the top 4 were all
Yeah.
PlayStation 1 characters.
That is insane.
Okay, final
so
tribal
can we
council.
see who is
So you
on
guys
the
think,
jury before the votes come in?
Ooh,
I forget.
I don't know if I can see
Just hit
that.
proceed, and maybe it'll show it. I don't know if it. Okay, it does.
Okay, it does. Okay. So the jury is 2B, Aloy, Jill, King of all Cosmos, Kratos, Lara Croft, Nathan Drake, Riku, and Sackboy.
So to me, this
So big
really
jury.
comes down to Parappa and Snake, in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think I can't. remember-
Parappa has had his hands in so many,
They made a lot of
yeah,
moves.
they made too many moves,
Yeah.
and I think it could hurt Parappa. So in my mind,
Oh.
Parappa's gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how the jury, if it's a bitter jury or not, because some juries will reward those moves, some will be mad at you for making those moves.
So Sackboy. He was a snack boy in this. Sackboy and Jill, I'm gonna guess, are gonna vote as a group. Drake was just kind of doing
Yeah.
whatever the whole game. What was the alliance that Riku fell out of? Wasn't that with King
Riku,
of
King
She
of
was
all
with-
cards.
King of all Cosmos and
Or
I think was it
Cosmos
Parappa?
and-
No, it was Sackboy,
Sackboy.
and I think it was Lara
Okay.
Croft.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is gonna be an interesting one. What are the original tribes left? So how many? So I will say there's the most PS. There's one, two. Well, it's a pretty even mix, honestly. Like one PS3. Yeah, I don't know. There's no overwhelming group from the original tribes either to
Mm-mm.
really get behind somebody from the
Yeah.
OG camps.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and you don't have Murgo could have, if there was all
All PS4 people or
4
something like.
of the PS4 people were
Yeah.
there, but there's only 2 of them.
It's pretty even. Yeah.
So
I was hoping
know
Eleanor
how this is
would,
gonna shake
would
out.
become a juror at least.
Got voted out too early.
Yeah.
all right, let's see how it shakes out. Finalists are waiting for their vote to be revealed.
Is it
and
the
we're gonna see
votes?
it right
Okay,
now.
so the votes.
First vote is Snake. Second vote goes to Murgo's
Well, it looks
wet
like they're
nurse,
really
which-
giving Parappa the Russell treatment here.
Uh-huh. Third vote goes to Snake. Wait, no, sorry.
Wet nurse.
Third vote goes to Wet Nurse. Fourth vote goes to Snake. So it's 2-2. Is Parappa going to get a single vote? I will be very shocked and kind of disappointed if Murgo's Wet Nurse wins, because they have not done.
I mean, this
much
would
of
be
anything.
like you said, Natalie's situation.
Next vote goes to Murgo's Wet Nurse. So 3 her, 2 Snake. Next vote goes to Snake. So 3-3. We cannot have a tie. It is 9 people. So just in case you were worried about that. Next vote goes to Murgo's Wet
4-3.
Nurse.
4-4.
Snake. So it's a 4-4. We're at 4-4. Man, I cannot believe it. I am shocked.
Not a single Parappa vote.
Solid
And
Snake wins.
is the fifth vote. Snake wins. Let's see who voted for Snake.
Parappa really got burned.
I cannot believe. Yeah, that's crazy. They played a good game, but like you said, Michael, people probably got mad at them for playing.
That's what
game.
I think.
So, 2B, Aloy, Jill, Kratos, and Lara Croft voted for Snake.
Looks like Sackboy was pretty salty that Snake voted him out.
Yeah. But I do find it interesting that Sackboy and Jill did not vote together.
Yeah.
Like you said, they were probably going to be a combination. They were not.
Yeah, that's odd.
Interesting. But you do see King of All Cosmos, Riku, Sackboy. That was a trio. And they all voted together. And I think Nathan Drake was in that and then left it, so maybe makes sense.
Seems like a spurned jury this time around, where they were they were going back and forth between, do we give it to the person who played the best game, which was probably Snake, or do we give it to the person who we hated?
Favorite?
That's wrong. That is wrong. It is Carr.
It's Carr.
No, wins fan favorite.
It should be Carr.
Solid Snake, of course, wins. Let's look at the final statistics. Nope, not this. We want to do the next one. Okay, so nobody really dominated the challenges.
Yeah, because remember it was Brutus who won like 7 challenges or something like that. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Really?
But
yeah, it was insane.
Yeah,
dang, Spider-Man
dominated.
Was. Dude, Sir Daniel had no votes against him the whole game. He just drew the wrong rock.
Oh wait. Yeah.
He literally didn't get on anybody's bad side. He just drew a bad rock.
You gotta.
Same with Murgo.
He made.
Yeah, Murgo played a good. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess by that
yeah.
account, Murgo played a good game, but definitely was Solid Snake's like little pal most of the game.
Man, what a crazy season. I mean, not just the rock draw, but I really did think Parappa was going to win this.
And he got the points for most strategic, which makes sense. Nathan Drake was getting some points there too, but he was just kind of flip-flopping around. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he was very strategic. But yeah, that was a fun season. I mean, we had some crazy Brant Steele moments. Very good. Thank you, Logan, for joining us. Hopefully we'll have you back for another one someday. We'll probably give it a little break because these always are a lot longer to put together, but a lot of fun. Logan, where can people find you? Check your stuff out.
I know this is more of like a catch-all podcast rather than just video game. I mean, we did a whole video game thing here. I'm a video game writer over at comicbook.com. So if you want to like read what I'm doing, you can go find largely news articles over there. You can also keep up with whatever the heck else I've got going on over on Twitter at moreman12. Got some like other like side projects in the works that will probably be announcing soon, similar to like what you guys are doing here. So
ooh, that sounds fun. Mike, tell us about your Instagram.
My Instagram is the Michael J. Ruiz, and I skateboard on there. You could also find me on Twitter at the Michael Ruiz. By the time this one goes up, I might actually have a written thing on this website.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wrote about skateboarding. Surprise, surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a code for this game called Skate City, and I wrote a little thing about it. Kind of, it's more about skateboarding games in general, but. That should be out by the time this goes out, and I don't know if I should talk about the other thing, so we'll see. But maybe something might have happened by the time that this comes out. But yep,
I'm sure it will be super rad.
Yeah.
All right, you can find me at Twitter just at Ricky Freck, where I don't know, tweet about dumb stuff that doesn't matter. But we will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.